Hey everyone, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video, and today we're covering Riven's Wishes. The answer to the long drought in between content is gonna be these wishes. It's supposed to help smooth over the gap in between the end of the Season of the Wish content and the beginning of Destiny 2 Into the Light, which will be a content release that comes out slightly before the final shape, to of course also bridge that content gap. So if you're like me, you're maybe a little excited for this, but after reading this TWAB or TWID or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of meh. I mean, it's not great. I think the idea of what it should be is there, and part of it is you're going to be able to get rewards that you wouldn't be able to get from other places. Or rather, last wish weapons, you're going to be able to get those from doing just legend lost sectors and or dungeons. You're going to be able to get Lightfall exotics. That means all the exotics that were released from Lightfall and beyond. And you're also going to be able to get exotic ciphers, ascendant shards, alloys, lost memento, the dawning memento, and so on. Which is cool, especially because I was silly and easily the Lost Memento, which is the one from Festival of the Lost. It's one of the best ones in the game. It makes it so you can make a gun essentially just all black, which is really cool. And, this makes it so you can get multiple of those, and that's cool. You get these you can unlock these by again doing legend lost sectors or dungeons. So this is cool. I just think the execution is off because I feel like some limited time mode would have been much better in its place. You're just asking players to go and do lost sectors and dungeons, which is something we do plenty of already, and it's very repetitive. And I know I've said if you don't like repetitive stuff, don't play Destiny, and that's true. But there's a limit to how repetitive this stuff should be, and I really think a limited time mode would have done wonders here, because we're tired of doing lost sectors and dungeons. We want new stuff, and I know it's hard to ask while it's being, a new expansion is being developed, but I personally don't think it's out of the question. It doesn't have to be something wildly different, just different enough to stoke the flame of interest, like give us something fun to do. I might do a few of these quests just again to get that memento, but I really don't see a reason beyond that to do this. It's cool for people who maybe don't have the last wish weapons. I will say that if you haven't gotten a raid team together, Apex Predator is a great rocket launcher for DPS, Nation of Beast is a fun hand cannon, Techian Force is a decent fusion, but I do think there are better ones out there personally. So yeah, it is nice for people who haven't been able to get those weapons, and maybe you haven't been able to get those Lightfall exotics either. But aside from that, whatever. I'm more excited for Into the Light, and I'm really hoping it provides a cool new experience for everyone, or brings something old back. But we've had plenty of that conversation on this channel recently. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's some more stuff in the TWAB I would recommend checking out. Rewards for Moments of Triumph. There's a 7 million deaths are not enough thing going on. We can get an emblem. The community, it's a community event. We need 7,777,777 enemies to be killed with swords in order for this emblem to unlock. And of course, the Hunters got the Evil Wizard set, the Titans got the Good Wizard set, and the Warlocks got the Evil Wizard as well. So yeah, also Game to Give still going, so go donate to that. But I'm keeping this video short because my throat is not great. I'm still sick. Again, thanks for 100 subscribers if you're one of those who's been around for a while or you just came around. I really appreciate the support. And if you weren't subscribed, please consider doing it. It helps me a lot. And as I continue this journey towards, making a better community, a more thought-provoking Destiny community. I know this is kind of just like a Reddit page on YouTube, but I like having these conversations It really allows for the community to maybe be heard in a much louder fashion than it has been recently. And certainly, you know, I don't think this community has ever had a problem voicing its opinion, but I just think talking about it is fun, because, you know, we can always try to drive the direction this game can go in the way that we want it, because we've been supporting the game for so long, and we deserve to have a part in that vision, or at least consideration. And I think that's finally being listened to more than it has been in the past, with some of the changes that are coming, like the ability to change your appearance finally in game. It's great. It's great. But again, my throat. I'm gonna be coughing up a storm after this, because this is the most I've talked in a few days. But thanks again for watching. Like if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts respectfully down below, and I'll see you in the next one.